heart you may have a dislike for a certain child, but you force yourself to smile and say, "Good morning, Manuel. How you doing?" I'm Rose Hoffman. I teach 3rd grade. At 9:15, we start with arithmetic. I have tables fun on the board. Multiplication. You don't say tables, you say tables fun. Everything has to be fun, fun, fun. Then we have an arithmetic lesson. There it is in my beautiful handwriting. I have a Palmer Method diploma. I tell my kids, "Mrs. Hoffman's here, everybody works. Working is a blessing." But I don't give them assignments that are over their heads. I don't tell them the reasons for things. I give them the rote method. This is very boring, very monotonous, but habit is a great thing for these children. They love it, habit. They adore it. I like to be sure that my classroom is neat, the desks are well organized. I like uniformity. I love straight lines. The neighborhood's changing, and the type of child is changing too. Now, I have 32 in my class. There's about 23 Spanish. I have maybe 2 Appalachians. The poor little Appalachians, they never get the special attention these other children get. Their names aren't Spanish. My heart breaks for them. Now, in the old days, you had 18 to 20 kids who stayed in your class from the beginning bell to the very end. Now, the child comes in and leaves for art therapy or computer lab or teaching English as a second language. Now, I'm shocked that English is the second language. When my parents came over, I didn't learn Polish as a first language at the taxpayer's expense. The Polish didn't learn Polish as a first language. Yes, I have seen great changes since I had started teaching in 1959. January 6, 1959. My students were primarily Polish then. I loved the Polish people. They worked hard. We had 2 colored families, but they were nice. Of course, we had the paddle back then. That was very effective. I believe in corporal punishment. It builds respect and trust. My classroom was always a showcase. In those days we did it ourselves. With colorful pictures and charts on the wall, a snowman in winter, a pumpkin in fall, and all my supplies were in neat little piles on the shelves. My children were always respectful. When the principal came, they would rise. If I had to leave for a minute or 2, they always found something constructive to do, and everyone sat in their places according to size. But kids don't know how to behave anymore. You ask them to rise, and they'll ask you, "What for?" They confiscate weapons and drugs at the door. No spitballs and comic books now. They want me to teach in a classroom like that, but nobody tells me how. I made a big thing about spelling, but they learned by the time I was through. They copied the words till they knew them by heart. 10 times for the dumb ones and twice for the smart. And gold stars were given to those who made sentences too. But why bother teaching them spelling today? Nobody knows how to read, by the way. How can you spell what you can't even say? It's se habla español now. The way I've been teaching for 30-some years is no longer effective, or so it appears. Well, damn it, it worked for me then, So what's wrong with it now?